Well, TRT World's Kilmeny Duchardt joins us now from a polling station near New York's Washington Square Park. Kilmeny, we just saw that 8 people in Dixville, New Hampshire, cast their vote at midnight, and polls have just opened where you are. Any buzz at this early hour?
Well, I have to add to that, Ali John. I was in Dixville Notch 4 years ago when it was split between Obama and Romney. And it feels about as cold here this morning in New York as it was that night in Dixville Notch when those voters cast their ballots at midnight. But certainly things are already picking up at this Manhattan polling station. We're just kind of south of Manhattan in Washington, very close to Washington Square Park in the NYU campus. And we'll just take a look inside behind us. You can see already polls just opening at 6 a.m. And this is how many people have already come in, making it a priority to make their vote count. Of course, the Board of Elections says that this is expected to pick up and get much busier. But I have to say, I'm a little surprised myself that we're seeing this much activity this early in the morning. You know, it's been a brutal 18-month election cycle, and now it is America's turn to decide what kind of candidate, what kind of a president they want, Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, two very drastically different campaigns. And today, with nationally seeing a lot of these really tight races in these key battleground states, certainly everybody is waiting with bated breath to see who the clear winner is tonight, if there is one.
Well, Kilmeny, it's also surprising is you had tens of millions of Americans actually go out and vote early before November the 8th. Anyway, so New York is the home base for both candidates, for both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. How are you expecting the rest of the day to play out?
Well, basically, we will be at Trump campaign headquarters later on this evening, and we'll be watching as each state, as they close, seeing some of these tight races. We know Florida is going to be a tight one. Certainly North Carolina is going to be very tight. And these were states that the candidates hit in the final hours of their campaign. Donald Trump, of course, has been struggling to have his message resonate with Latino voters in the state after his comments on immigration, building a wall, deporting some 11 million undocumented immigrants back to Mexico. But it is resonating with some working class voters in Michigan, where Donald Trump promises to bring back these jobs. You know, we've visited a lot of states over the last few months talking to voters about what is important in this election. Donald Trump is staking his fortunes on the U.S. Rust Belt. This is essentially the industrial heartland of America. It's where manufacturing jobs, steel towns, and simply just manufacturing, certainly Detroit, the old Motor City. And he is basically saying that trade deals supported by Hillary Clinton have killed these jobs. Hillary Clinton is saying that she's going to put families first in this election, and she is promising to bring unity, pointing to what she says has been a very divisive campaign within the Trump. So it's going to be interesting to see how all of these messages, especially their last-minute plea to voters last night, plays out at polling stations like this and across the country.
All right, TRT World's Kilmeny Duchardt at a polling station near Washington Square Park in Manhattan, where voting has begun. Thank you.